Every morning, millions of Americans pour what they think is a simple breakfast into their bowls. But what if that bowl of cereal was slowly poisoning you? According to the National Cancer Institute, processed foods high in certain chemicals have been linked to a 40% increased risk of kidney and bladder cancer. The cereal industry's darkest secret isn't the sugar content. It's much worse. Three popular cereals sold right now contain ingredients that scientific studies have linked to cancer development. And the worst part? You've probably eaten at least one of them this month. The first red flag sits right in your cereal box, hiding under names you probably can't pronounce. BHT, or butylated hydroxytoluene, is a synthetic preservative that keeps your cereal from going stale. A 2019 study in the Journal of Food Safety found that rats exposed to BHT showed a 23% higher rate of liver tumor development, yet it's still found in many popular breakfast cereals, including some that market themselves as healthy choices. But it gets worse. Remember those brightly colored cereals you loved as a kid? Many still use artificial food dyes, red 40 and yellow 6. A comprehensive review by the European Food Safety Authority found that these dyes increased cancer risk by up to 15% in long-term studies. That's why they've been banned in several European countries. The FDA still allows them in American products, claiming the evidence isn't conclusive enough for a ban. The most shocking ingredient isn't even listed on the box. It comes from the processing method itself. When certain grains are processed at high temperatures to create that perfect crunch, they form acrylamide, a chemical compound that the World Health Organization classifies as a probable human carcinogen. A Swedish study found that people consuming high levels of acrylamide had a 40% higher risk of developing endometrial and ovarian cancer. Let's look at real numbers. Independent testing found that some popular cereal brands contain up to 400 parts per billion of acrylamide. For comparison, that's 10 times higher than what the FDA allows in drinking water. A 2022 study in the International Journal of Cancer found that consuming foods with over 300 parts per billion of acrylamide daily increased pancreatic cancer risk by 21%. The cereal industry has known about these issues for years. Internal documents show that major manufacturers have the technology to reduce these harmful compounds. But changing the process would cost millions, and they're betting most consumers won't ever know the difference. So what can you do to protect yourself? The answer isn't as simple as switching brands, because some of the worst offenders are actually marketed as health food. In our next video, we'll reveal the top 5 safest cereal brands and show you a simple test to spot potentially dangerous cereals right in the store. Your breakfast choice tomorrow could impact your health for years to come.